Amazing Grace is another person's past with Toy Story. Yay!
Amazing Graces!
Another person's past with Toy Story.
Yay! Amazing Graces!
Another person's past with Toy Story.
Yay!
Hello, what's up guys? My name is Percy and I'm the Guinness World Record holder with the largest collection of fast food toys. Okay, so I'm here once again to tell you another amazing and stupendous and awe-inspiring Percy's fast food toy story. And boy have I got a toy for you. So our toy for today is not other than tan-ta-da-dan, ta-ta-da-dan, ta-da-da-dan. Okay, so based on the label that is in this particular plushy toy, it looks like a duck. This is actually a character from the movie Babe. Wow, this is so great. I just love that particular movie. Now, this particular toy was actually given away by McDonald's in 1995. Now, can you guess what film about Babe was released in 1995? It could be the first Babe movie or the second one, Lost in the Okay. Anyway, so this particular toy is actually Ferdinand the duck. Yeah, I just love this duck. It's so hilarious because he doesn't want to be in the chopping board. I mean, yeah, to be like a duck or whatever dishes about that would contain the duck. He really tried his best to actually go up in the roof and to crow just like a rooster because if he, of course, he was able to establish himself as a as a rooster, as something that is essential, not necessarily for their meat or for any part of their body. He would retain his status as a member of that farm by Farmer Hoggett without necessarily have to be in constant fear of being in the chopping block any time of the day or whenever there are occasions. Okay, so this is Ferdinand, and then every morning we'll go up there and try his best to actually crow like a cock, and then all of a sudden he would make a mess. It's definitely not a good crowing. It's just a loud quack quack quack, which sort of irritated the farmer Hoggett and the missus. Anyway, I've got to hand it to this guy. I mean, we gotta give him props for at least even trying just to save his ass, so to speak. Okay, so this toy from 1995 and it's still in its pristine condition, and I intend to actually put it in a jar because it is actually a commemorative toy for that wonderful character from Babe, Ferdinand the duck. Look at that! Quack 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 quack. That's probably the sound of that. And of course, in the course of the movie, he became one of the good friends of Babe also. And he's the one who sort of tormented him about this idea of Babe also being in the chopping block or being turned into a ham or... Okay, talk about child tormenting the poor little pig. Well, anyway, that's the reality. I mean, yeah, I guess Babe will just have to brace himself for that eventuality, of course. Okay, and as for Ferdinand, since he was not able to actually snag the what is that? He wasn't able to snag that role of being a rooster. Yeah, especially when they realized that there is this alarm clock. So when Ferdinand and Babe realized that there is this alarm clock who would be an effective way of waking up the farmer Hoggett, oh my god, this somehow terrified Ferdinand. So both Ferdinand and Babe plotted to actually get the alarm clock and then try to hide it from the farmer, of course, so that they once again would feel the need for Ferdinand to actually assume the role of the cock, the rooster, in waking them up in the morning. Okay, that was very hilarious, and it turned out to be a melee, such mayhem of sorts. All the paints were just splattered all over the house. Even the cat was sort of splattered by all the mess. and it was learned, eventually learned by the farmer about the mischief of both Babe and Ferdinand, and because of that, he was sort of banished. Well, he tried to escape that particular crime that both Babe and Ferdinand did. So this is a very hilarious character. I just love it, and I think he eventually returned to the farm. Yeah. I just love Ferdinand. So anyway, I'm glad that I have it. Now, since this is now officially a part of my Percy's Fast Food Toy collection, I am definitely going to sign Ferdinand to make it officially part. So where am I going to sign it? So here. So there is our little signature in Ferdinand. Okay, can you stand up, Ferdinand? Oh, oops. Oh, sorry. How are we going to do it? Okay. I think if we're going to put it in a jar, it will be so much better. Anyway, I've got to say this is just an amazing grace. So once again, guys, let's try to be thankful for every amazing grace, be these in the form of a Ferdinand duck toy from McDonald's Happy Meal way back in 1995. Such a wonderful toy and a great addition to my Percy's Fast Food Toy collection. Or let's basically be thankful for every amazing grace, be they small or big, be they seemingly insignificant or the truly eventful ones, or just about every amazing grace that make our lives a lot more happy and jolly. And I thank you guys for always tuning in to Percy's Fast Food Toy Story. Thank you to the new subscribers. Please don't forget to tell your friends to also subscribe, because we still have a lot more Percy's Fast Food Toy Stories up my sleeves. Okay, so until the next one, bye-bye for now, and I hope that you come back again here in this channel. That's Percy's Fast Food Toy Story. And until then, bye-bye. And here's Ferdinand. Quack, 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 quack.